What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Part-Time Nerd Podcast with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
RD, man, what up?
Not much. How you doing, brother?
Not great. Not great.
Oh no. Oh
Wasted
no.
about an hour and 34 minutes of my time today.
Okay. I got it clocked in an hour 35 minutes. But
In an hour and 35 minutes. I
uh,
fast forward to the credits. I go, let's just make sure there's nothing else hidden in this thing.
I didn't even get a chance to see if there was anything because it automatically kicked me over to the Mummy.
Yeah,
And not the old Brendan Fraser mummy, but the new Mummy that came out.
yeah, yeah.
So, but we're talking about They Will Kill You, the 2026 movie starring Zazie Beetz. It's also got Draco Malfoy's in it as
Heather
well.
Graham.
Yeah, and but yeah, it's billed as a horror comedy movie. Before we get into it, what you got?
A woman answers a cryptic ad for a housekeeping job at a luxurious yet foreboding New York City high rise. Upon arrival, she discovers residents have vanished without a trace for decades, fueling whispers of satanic cult lurking in the shadows. Released on March 17, 2026. Hey, it's a St. Patty's Day movie. Budget was 20 mil, distributed by Warner Brothers. And yeah, it was rated R. That's about all I got. Yeah.
So it
was awful.
I would say it's not like a great movie. I would say it's entertaining if you enjoy this style of a movie. It's almost kind of like in the vein of like a Kill Bill type.
I was going to say it's like watching Kill Bill.
Yeah, yeah. Except for I don't think the story is quite as good as Kill Bill is, but
Kill Bill's fun. But yeah, the style, the fighting, and all that kind of stuff, and the wild assness.
yeah. There's a few moments that I thought I got a good chuckle out of. But Zazie, she plays this girl named Asia. She has a sister named Maria, and you get it gives you 10 years in the past is where you start, and they're running away from their dad, which apparently it's not a good situation that they're living in, right?
Yeah.
And he finds them. They're working on getting away. Asia shoots him, and the cops and everything shows up, and she bolts, leaves her sister, and just takes off. She ends up getting caught by the cops, goes to jail for 10 years. In jail, she learns how to fight and all that fun stuff, and spends the entire time regretting, leaving her sister behind. And then it's okay. 10 years later, I got to find my sister, and she's apparently at this hotel or this living place called what is it called, the Virgil? Yeah, the Virgil, which turns out it's Satan lives there, and everyone in there is immortal, and they
That
have
was
to
a twist.
people every once in a while, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're sitting there and you're watching it, and she's in there, and she's going to be the sacrifice, and she's on edge the whole time, right? And you're like, okay, why is she on edge? You don't really have an idea of what's going on. And then you see people start breaking into her room. They're wearing pig masks and
So
cloaks.
weird.
And you're like, what the hell? And she runs in the closet to hide. And you're like, well, that's just not smart. There's 6 people there. Heather Graham's there, right? She's in this one. She still got it. And Draco's like, look, come on out. This is ridiculous. You're not going anywhere. And he opens it up, and she's kind of huddled down, in a fetal position. He's like, come on. And then she pulls out a machete and lops off his head. And you're like, okay, this is what we're getting with this.
Just
But then
starts
you're also
maiming
like,
people. You know what I mean? Like, holy crap.
she's just going to town, and you're just like, okay, well, Draco wasn't in this for very long, right? And she's going through everyone else in there.
You see the blood fountain coming out of his neck when
He just starts shooting out.
It's like
Chops off a guy's foot and hand at the same time, and blood starts shooting out of there. And she gets out, and then the head lady there's like, look, you're not going anywhere.
Trisha Arquette.
Gotcha. Just kind of, and she's like, whatever. And then all of a sudden, you see everyone that she just killed come out. Draco's got his head in his hands, right? He's just kind of sitting there, and he sticks it back on top of his head, and it rejoins. And you're just like, oh, okay, this is what's going on. Yeah. And she finds her sister, and she doesn't want to leave at first, but then now she's betrayed the people over there. She's trying to help her sister escape. So there's a whole thing with that. But it's just a lot of fighting. Some cool fight scenes, right? Uh, the scene where they're in, like, that ballroom and she's got the axe that's on fire, that's pretty cool, you know? Um, it's it's a mindless fight movie, like, it's a shoot 'em up with you've got a few guns, but not a lot, right? Um, it does kinda balance the comedy a little bit, like, at one point, she blows Heather Graham's head off,
Mhm.
and she's still running after her with no head, right? She's just got, like, a couple nubs here trying to find her, and she grows her head back, and she's got, like, a little baby head at one point. You're just like, "Okay." Almost like Deadpool with his baby legs.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, you find out, yeah, they're sacrificing people to Satan. Um, they take them to Satan, which is inside the head of a pig. And
yeah,
like if your name is written on this pig, you're immortal, but you have to sacrifice someone in order to have your name on there. And her sister ends up sacrificing herself. And then now Asia, now she's immortal. And then she just goes to town and everybody in there. And, she's got the head and she's holding the head. She's like, "Look, you're gonna bring my sister back." He's like, "Well, you know the rules." And she's like, "Well, I think we could do better than that." And she rubs all the names off that pig, like gets them all off there and just starts killing people. And it's got her sister, and she's walking out with her sister, and like everyone, all the maids, all the staff are out there. She's like, "If I were you guys, I would leave because kind of not immortal anymore." And yeah, this isn't gonna work out for you.
yeah,
But yeah, and then, you find out she changed her name to her sister's name. Now her sister's back alive. Boom. Yeah,
yeah. She was dead in the back of the car, and then all of a
yeah,
sudden rises up.
yeah. She jumps back. Her neck that she had slashed her own, it heals, and you're like, "Okay, this is where we're going with this." But yeah, and that's how it ends, and they ride off into the sunset
Yeah,
as the place explodes,
yep, yep,
pretty
yep.
much. Again, it's nothing great.
I didn't even
It's a
know it
little
was in theaters. Did you know about this movie before you saw it on
I
HBO?
saw it on HBO Max, and
Yeah.
I saw Zazie there, she's on the cover page of her the little thumbnail, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm interested."
Yeah, no,
'Cause,
this was in
you
the
know what?
theaters. This was a
Yeah,
flop. It took
yeah,
20,000,000 to produce, and it grossed about 19,000,000 worldwide.
yeah, yeah, it did, and I mean, it wasn't
Watching it in the streams, I guess that's the main
it
thing.
it wasn't even promoted, like,
I don't that's what I'm saying, I don't
not that
remember
I
this
know
movie
of.
at all.
Yeah, I don't typically, I'll know if something's come out in the theaters, right? I'm like, "Okay, eh, I'll see it somewhere along the way," I'll me and the kiddo, we go to the movies every once in a while, so I'll see the posters or when I'm pulling up to see what's in the theaters, I'll see it there. I saw nothing about this
I mean, yeah,
anywhere.
today's July 17th. This thing came out 4 months ago, and I've never even
Yeah,
heard about it. This isn't like something that came out, like, 2 years ago, and I don't really remember it. I've never heard or seen this movie in any way, shape, or form before.
yeah, and I know movies do come out on streaming a little bit quicker now than
The
they
flops
used
do.
to.
Yeah, the flops do. They
Well,
get
not e well, Project Hail Mary came out this year and it's already streaming.
yeah.
So,
Mhm.
but I think that was also, if I remember right, that was also an Amazon movie as well.
Yeah.
Uh So, and then there's that other horror movie that just came out not that long ago, Obsession, and that's streaming on Peacock now.
Mhm.
Um, so they do come out quicker in the streaming because I guess they make some money, through the streaming as well and that. But
It's worth
yeah,
going, especially if it's not doing anything in the box office. Like, no, just throw it on, and then a goofy movie like this, it's trending. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, it's
yeah,
doing well as a streaming movie because people they don't want to go to the movie to see this. No, I think half of it is like people just don't want to go to the movies anymore because it's just a bunch of annoying people at the movie theater making too much noise or on their phones the whole time or something. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. I don't know.
yeah. Most of the time I go to theaters now, it's not really packed.
It's
Uh,
not at all.
the last movie I went and saw, a Scary Movie, when I was in Houston. Me and one of the other dads, while the kids were at camp, we went and saw Scary Movie, and, there was another group of people that were there in it, but, for the most part, it was just us and then that small group of people,
People
but
don't want to go
it's
anymore.
during the day, during the week, right? But, yeah, it's gotta be something big, like, when we once saw Project Hail Mary, there was a lot of people in that theater when we went and saw that. I was still able to buy tickets day of, right? Find a seat, a showing, wasn't a sold out thing, but, like, things like when the new Spider-Man comes out, the theater will be packed for that, right? any of the new
You'll be able to
Marvel.
report back, go and report back to us. Let us know.
Yeah, I definitely will, definitely will.
This
So,
one, IMDb 6.3 out of 10, Rotten Tomatoes 65%, and Letterbox 3 out of 5. Those are quite generous scores, I believe.
yeah,
This is for me. It's like a middle thumbs, and then I'm not going to watch it again.
it was for me, it was I was entertained, but I'm entertained by the mindless violence, right? It's the fight scenes, the killing, the things like that. I wasn't in it for the story. I wasn't emotionally attached or anything like that. Like, um, at no point did I necessarily even really care about the characters. I just I like mindless violence. It's fun. I don't know. Um, so sue me, whatever. Let's see. ChatGPT says "They Will Kill You" delivers exactly what the title promises: a tense, bloody horror ride packed with suspense and brutal surprises. The movie does a good job of building unease before unleashing its violent payoffs, and the cast keeps you invested even when things get completely out of control. While it leans into familiar horror tropes, the atmosphere and pacing make it fun to watch for genre fans. If you're looking for a thriller that's creepy, intense, and doesn't hold back, this one's worth checking out. And
Okay.
again, you've got to be a fan of this genre, I think, to really enjoy this movie,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And to appreciate it for what it is. I thought Zazie was pretty good. I thought Heather Graham was pretty good in the scenes that she was in. Um, Draco was pretty good, in his scenes, but for the most part, it's okay. It's a watch it if you want to. If you don't, that's cool. Whatever.
Pretty
So
much. Yeah.
yeah. But have you guys seen They Will Kill You? What do you think? Is this your bag? If it is, let us know. And what else is inside of this bag other than like a Kill Bill or something like that? So let us know. As always, guys, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
We'll talk to you later. Deuces.